As silver continues to march in record territory, smashing through $90 an ounce like a hot knife through something that's easily cut using a hot knife, what's behind the 200% rise over the last year? Let's break it down. There are two main factors that are contributing to silver's historic rise. First one is classic inflation hedge. Gold and silver have always been used to hedge against inflation. Now, Bruzy, inflation's low. The government tells us it's only 2.7%. Come on. Zoom in on my face. Come on. The government told you something? Oh my God, it must be true. No. Go look at prices yourself. Prices are rising. Gold and silver don't lie. This dramatic rise in gold and silver prices are telling us that consumer prices are not only up, but they're going to continue to go up. The Fed is still cutting rates, and they're about to turn on the money printers again. That's what's really going on. The second factor, and this is the bigger one, is a supply crunch. Silver has been in a supply deficit for a long time, many, many years. And it's used in many different industries. Solar panels, AI server farms, my mother-in-law's spoon collections, everything. Solar uses 20 grams of silver per panel. EVs use 25 to 50 grams of silver. Overall, the human race consumes 1.2 billion ounces of silver per year, and the miners are only producing 900 million or less. As the advancement of technology continues to eat up more silver, the gap can only widen between the supply and the demand. So, what should you do? There's inflation. There's a supply crunch. What do you do? Well, I'm no economist, and this is just my opinion, but I don't need to remind you that my opinion is the correct opinion. Just ask my wife. What's that? I've made that joke a bunch of times on the show. Okay. Buy yourself some silver, buy yourself some gold, and if you're feeling frisky, buy some of the companies that produce it. You see, if you want to maintain your wealth, you buy metals. If you want to create wealth, you buy the companies that produce metals, the mining companies. As we all know by now, an ICE agent shot and killed Renee Good when she allegedly tried to run him over with her car. Again, I'm conflicted on this. Rational Ruzi thinks, so her wheels were pointed slightly towards him. He could have gotten out of the way. He didn't have to shoot her in the face. But Outlaw Ruzi says there is no excuse for slightly pointing your wheels towards somebody, and you deserve to get shot. So I don't know. I've been going back and forth on this. It's like from certain angles, it looks like she's just trying to escape. She's not trying to run him over, Well, why was she trying to leave? We're not supposed to do that. Okay, dude, I know, but he didn't have to shoot her in the face. Listen, he could have just jumped out of the way. Things are changing. Liberals have been pointing their wheels slightly at cops for way too long now. From now on, you point your wheel slightly at a cop, you get shot in the face. I'm not dumb. You're dumb. Second of all, she pointed her wheel slightly at the ICE agent because she thought they were undeservingly rounding up her neighbors and deporting them. What would you do if you thought that they were going to round up your neighbors and deport them? Nothing. That would be awesome. My neighbors are morons. Also, the ICE agents aren't just rounding up every brown person willy-nilly. That's a funny phrase. Brown person. Okay, yeah, but these people think that they're doing that. Yeah, but they're not. I know, but they think that. I know, but they're not. I know, but don't you think that it's brave and heroic to stand up for your neighbors? No, listen, man, I totally agree with you. Well, if you feel that strongly, then point your wheels slightly at an ICE agent. But you might get shot in the face. That's a pretty good point. I know. I'm a genius. Maybe we could be friends. No. How does he do this? Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll catch you next time. Whatever, dude. Don't care. Stupid. Dumbass.